Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Atom, a post-apocalypse game. You've probably guessed from the fact it looks very post-apocalypse-y. Now this is a game on Kickstarter. Now I don't look at many Kickstarter games because though they actually do contact me quite a lot, I get emailed quite a lot by people doing Kickstarter saying, hey, do you want to look at our game, whatever? Because generally my response to that is, great, can you send me a demo so I can play said game? And the response is, no, the work we've done so far we're either not willing or not able to share with you. So basically we want you to promote our game and everyone to give us money, even though we have got no evidence whatsoever it's going to be in any way good. So at that point I basically walk away. But not Atom, because one, I'd actually heard of Atom already. I'd heard of it when I think it was very originally announced, because it's vaguely Fallouty, as you can probably tell. But also because I asked them if they had a demo, and they did. A demo that is apparently like several hours long. I like that. I like a game where they actually create a demo you can play before they ask for money. That's good. So, I'm going to have a look at that, because apparently this is like, you know, sort of old school Fallout 1 top-downy, turdy-basedy stuff, but with a bit of a 3D facelift on it. I like the sound of this. This sounds promising. So, I can be Ivan, or Ivan, or Ivan, or Ivan, or Ivan, no, Ivan. Oh, it's set in Ivanstead, got it. Right, first things first, gotta set my Sediapla stats, okay. Yeah, it is exactly the same as Special, they've just slightly rearranged it and renamed it, so, you know, instead of Perception, we've got Attention, which does indeed govern accuracy and noticing easy to miss things. Also, I approve of the fact that they've renamed the unarmed skill Martial Arts. That does seem a lot more badass, yes. Gambling's even back as a skill. Blimey, this is very, very Fallout 1-ish, yes. Screw it, I'll just play it like I like my Fallout games. Plenty of agility, plenty of intelligence, plenty of perception, and well, I will go for personality reasonably high at least, purely because, yeah, I don't know whether I can just compensate for that with skill points. I see that I do actually have... well, actually, I do have Speechcraft just down here, but a low personality might mean even with high Speechcraft I can't kind of get certain options. So you know what, screw it, we'll have a bit of charisma for once. One thing I have learned from playing Fallout 1, yeah, agility, just put that at 10. 10 is a good idea. Small guns up, Speechcraft up, sneak up 2, boom, that'll do, let's go. The deterioration in relations between Eastern and Western blocs in 1979 have led to full-blown Armageddon between nuclear powers in the year 1986. The war was swift, devastating, and brutal. The fact that humanity was preserved was miraculous. 19 years have passed, and it's 2005. Both once great empires and their allies now lie in ruins. But on top of these ruins, new civilizations are starting to emerge, such as, for example, the more recent Oregon oligarchy, which has emerged out of the tiny village of not well-lit rocks. And apparently this whole thing's taking place in the south part of the former USSR. Marvellous. So I'm a young member of a secret bunker society, Atom, established back in the USSR. The main mission of my organisation is to find, restore and secretly introduce old or new technologies to survivors, ultimately restoring the pre-war way of life. This is why Atom has expeditions to the wastelands, and recently one such expedition, led by a prominent Atom member, General Morozov, stopped contacting the main base. Human resources are tight, so standard procedure in such situations is to send 1 or 3, but not 2, only ever 1 or 3, younger operatives to conduct investigation. This time, you were chosen to fulfill this task. You know that General Morozov and his party went off to explore a mysterious pre-war bunker, Bunker 317. What you don't know is the exact location of this place, only that it's near a certain village called a Tradno. Right, find Tradno, find bunker, search for General something or another. Got it. And due to a very inconvenient accident just before the beginning of the game, I don't have any stuff. Gotcha. And so here I am. So yes, indeed, it is kind of, you know, very Fallout 1-y, except it's all kind of, you know, proper 3D. There doesn't appear to be squares. Maybe squares pop up in combat, but yes, it's just kind of 3D Fallout 1-y. And I can vaguely move the camera and actually zoom in and whatever, but it is still kind of, you know, very top-downy. And I'm guessing that right there would be the village. So hello, I'm going to chat to you. Halt, who's there? Before you stands a strongly built man aged around 30. He's wearing a weathered military jacket and holds a large gun in his hands. On closer inspection, he seems like a good guy, which I can tell by looking at him, because he's got a magnificent moustache, and so do I. And we moustache bros, we understand each other, damn it. He chews on a blade of grass looking very bored, but on seeing you, he livens up. So I can just barter with him. Let's barter. Oh, no, I can't barter with him. I've literally got nothing because I dropped it in a swamp or something. Next. Hey there, comrade. And hello to you too. Stay so... No. This is an excellent way to get shot right there. As, if Skyrim has taught me anything, is hassling this here chicken. And hello to you too, sir. The man coughs and spits out the blade of grass. Oh, that was his favourite blade of grass. After that, he removes his hands from his rifle, letting it hang there by his handmade leather belt. Good, he's not pointing it at me. That's marvellously good news. Nice to meet you. My name is Jan. May I ask what brings you to our village? So I'm looking for someone, just travelling, heard about your village. Yeah, let's be honest, I'm looking for someone. Someone who lives here? Nope, not actually. Okay, then how can I help you? I'd like to ask a few questions about the bunker, in fact. So, was there a troop of military types in your village? Yes. Did the general actually pass through the village? Funny you should ask. A squad of troops really came to the village not long ago. Can't say if they were military though, but they had some serious looking dudes. Good weapons on them, the attitude was pretty militant. They were even wearing uniform of sorts. Some serious guys, I tell you, real serious. They bought some water, rested for a day near the walls, and went on by. I got chatting with the youngest guy there. He said they were on an expedition into the ruins, probably looking for some pre-war tech or what remains of it. God help them, they seemed normal enough. Okay, point me to the ruins then. Jan takes your map and after looking at it for a while, draws a small black cross on one spot. After looking at the map again, he returns it to you. Lovely. And I've gained 54 experience just because I've done a little thing. Good. Now, any chance I can actually go into your village and do some jobs and whatever? So, work. Our tech guy disappeared somewhere. Steblev was his surname. He loves a drink from time to time, even sometimes goes out on a binge. It's not like him to be gone for so long. Last time we saw him, he was pretty drunk, bragging about becoming a millionaire real soon, and now he's gone. Maybe he earned his millions and ran away by any chance, Jan? Maybe so. Where would you get 1,000,000 rubles? Something shady in this whole situation. And for other jobs, I might ask around the tavern. There's a brother and a sister in charge, Vasya and Katya Radchenko, and some of the villagers might be looking for manual labourers. Don't know who. Marvellous. Okay, weapons trader and general merchant just outside the gate to the left. Probably should go and visit him, likes chatting to travellers. And as for rumours, because the Skyrim taught me, it's always good to ask about rumours. One passerby taught me that somewhere in the waste is an old abandoned Boy Scout camp, but it's not truly abandoned. He told me that all the Boy Scouts that lived there before the war still live there, but now they're wild and they praise the devil in their rituals. I'd like to think that's true. We should go find them. Oh yeah, the interface is 100% traditional Fallout, so I can basically go into I'm going to attack things or I'm not. I'm just looking around and want to speak to things. I can switch between my two set weapons, so in this case strong punch and strong kick, because I literally have no guns on me, and I can go between what I'm assuming is just normal attack versus VATS attack, like that. Beautiful. Also, apparently I have a hat with me I just didn't bother putting on. I should wear a hat. And I've got a knit cap for +10 sneak. Or I've got my, +10 speechcraft hat. Yeah, put on my fancy hat. Ooh, my thing does update properly. Nice. And I've got an empty canteen, but I could fill it up with water if I found a good water supply. Lovely. And other than that, I've also got a biscuit. Nice. So, I've got hunger stats. Right. So there's actually more survival mechanics than you find in old Fallout here. Fine. Good, good. So let's just check this is all as it should be. Yeah, so strong punch. Let's go over to strong kick. Go into VATS mode. And then if I try and attack this thing, yes, I have to select what I want to attack. So I could attack the chicken's hands. I feel like... Wait. No, literally, like... It's telling me I could attack the chicken's hands. Is that like wings, therefore? So I attack the chicken's wings, or hands, the chicken's head, the chicken's eyes, so eyes are back, the chicken's just main torso, or the chicken's legs. Go for the chicken's legs, go! Kick the chicken! There we go, did we... I think we missed. Okay, no, we didn't miss. We've now begun combat, fine. So Ivan did indeed just miss the chicken. Go for it again. Go for it again. Just go for a normal attack. Just a basic, boring attack there. 99% chance to hit. There we go. But the chicken was too tough for me. It was almost dead. It's almost dead, but I don't have enough action points. So now I just need to start running. Start running. Are they going to mind about the chicken situation? Yep, end my turn. Uh-oh. Yeah, the dog's coming. And this guy's coming over here. Okay, so they really care about the fact that I just attacked their chicken. Is their chicken dead? I need to finish off the chicken. Okay, this is really important. So, step over to the chicken. Now attack the chicken, yeah. There we go. Oh, yes. I have won. I have beaten the chicken. Do I get any XP for that? I think possibly like Fallout, you have to let the actual fight end before you actually get any XP whatsoever. This guy appears to have a gun. I'm quite frankly impressed he didn't just like shoot me with it, because he probably should have done. Right, come over here and then just start punching the dog. There we are. Screw you, dog. And now I'll probably send my turn there. And, oh, more people with more guns are coming. The dog attacks me twice. And then, honestly, that's probably the end of me. Right, so, basically, yeah, just like Skyrim, don't pick a fight with the chickens. But yeah, it's like putting on a comfy old sweater and know exactly what I'm flipping doing here. In latest news, the recent drought did not cause any harm. The latest harvest broke all records. I feel like this is potentially a lie. Right, so, do I actually have any money yet, by the way? Because I'm assuming I have, like, no money whatsoever. So potentially I'm going to need money if I want to buy good things, because right now I have no weapons or anything. You, I'm going to speak to you. Before you stands a thin middle-aged man. His bony face blooms with a fakish smile when he notices you. Fine. How much for a gun? I need to know how much I need to earn in order to get any form of equipment. So I could sell my stealth hat for 74 rubles, but even that wouldn't be enough to get me a gun. Basic gun is, just shy of 300 rubles. Plus as well, we've also got things like, we've got a nice knife here. Knife might be good. Any more stuff? Oh yeah, you got a bit more stuff as well. We've got shotgun shells, but no actual shotgun. What's this, by the way? That is just soap. Good old soap. So I'm maybe 400, 500 rubles total, and I will be good enough for me to actually come and buy a gun and some ammo for it, right? Because that's 9mm rounds, and that is a... Yep, 9mm rounds. Perfect. So, basically, earn a few hundred rubles, come back here, buy some stuff from him. So his backstory. Before I came to this village, I worked in a large city to the north of here. You know, in Krasnov-Nameny. Good old Krasnov-Nameny. I like Krasnov-Nameny. It's quite a city, a real centre of the region, so many people. Life is bustling. Fine, head north, big city. Ah, but you feel regret in the voice of this dealer. He doesn't tell the whole story. Yes, why did you really leave? Success. Oh, fine, I don't feel like hiding it anymore. You see, I was a big man in Krasnomeny. I was a weapons, ammo, alcohol, and tobacco dealer. I had warehouses. I was part of the trade house. I had a family, a wife, and a son. The traitor looks through you. His sight is aimed into the past. You succeeded at finding the real man in this guise as a professional smiling dealer. Well, most big men have enemies, and I had some too, it turned out. How else could I explain the fires in my warehouses, the attacks on my caravans, and the fact that someone tried to break into my house? And even after that, my troubles kept on pouring. My workers started to leave me for different reasons. My guards said they wouldn't follow my caravans anymore. Some valuable contracts failed to deliver. It all looked like someone made me his mark, and did it all to specifically destroy me. I wanted to learn more about my nemesis. I got some sleuths, but whoever was behind this operation, it was too tricky to find. As a result, I took up drinking. You see the trader clamp his fists hard, like he's trying to suppress strong emotion. The wife left me, took my son. I understand her. But after that, well, someone wrote an anonymous tip about me, that I'm some form of moral degenerate, and a shame to the trade house of Krasnomeny, that I work with thugs and asocial elements and all that. The vote was swift. I was out of the city, and now here I am, just got back on my feet recently. Okay, do you suspect anyone? Could have been anyone. Like I said, big men have many enemies. Don't listen to me, friend. What am I even doing pouring my heart out to a client? And you know what? Maybe I could even help you out. Well, it is possible. I see you're not a stupid man. You know people. And maybe the rotation to Krasnomeny one day. Maybe then you would work on re-electing me into the trade house. Oh, go on then. Sure, if I'm passing that way. But what would I get in return for that? Well, if everything goes well and I get my position back, I won't deny you any kindness. I will pay you so much, money trouble will become a thing of the past. Maybe until the end of your life. Okay, giant pile of money. I will help out if need be. And the guard at the front door, he also wants a bottle of beer. Just try to be quiet about it. I don't want anyone to see I'm drinking while on duty. Sure, I will get you a beer from the local tavern. And this looks like a tavern right flipping here. Fine, in we go. A customer, welcome to the tavern, you traveller's short. Wait, I can't buy him a beer, I literally have no money. And of course he mentions the military convoy that came through town recently as well. We don't have to worry about that, we already learned about it from the guy at the front gate. As for works, talk to the sister. Okay, fine. Here we are, beer. Beer 5-4, is that 57 rubles each? If I just want, hang on, if I just want one, thank you. No, it's 12 rubles, fine. So that's for the total. So I basically just need 12 rubles in order to pay for some beer. Leave that for now, just need 12 rubles for some flipping beer, then I can give it to Jan at the front gate. There's a rumour going around that somewhere on the waste there's a vault of some sort, and people still live inside it. Live pretty well, by the way. Sometimes they're said to send expeditions into the waste to look for people, or tech to develop some sciencey doodad that will ease everyone's lives. No, mere story is definitely not true. I have to leave now. Hello, your brother sent me. He mentioned, yeah, you mess around with some potions or something. I see, well, that's great. I don't think you ever drank something quite like this. It's a new recipe, you see. Well, not quite new. More like forgotten by everyone. I am really inclined to try it out, if you'll give me money. The girl nods and shows you a darker, colder corner of the tavern. She returns with a clay bottle labelled with the letters XXX. Ooh, moonshine! Let's have some flipping moonshine. Boldly drink it up. You carefully make a tiny sip. The drink has a strange sour taste. You shrug and hand the bottle back to the girl. You do not feel intoxicated, not even nauseous. You feel that you can take another sip. You take the bottle and do it. What harm can a few more sips do? Oh, I'm going to die. Now your head starts to spin. Nothing scary about that, though. You even still feel all your limbs, like you should. You feel them floating in the air around you, as if all the oxygen has turned into water. Your mouth dries up, and you wet it with another sip of the tincture. From some faraway place, you hear the girl calling you, saying, "Don't do that!" But you already did. The world around you just stops. You also stop. But your thoughts are racing. You are thinking with exceptional clearness and speed. Why are you here? Why am I here? Why did I drink that stuff? Why? The sound of your own thoughts seems to you like distant thunder, but it's getting nearer every second, and you suddenly understand that what you thought was thunder is actually footsteps. From a mist-like void, General Morozov appears. "You looking for me?" he asks, and his voice is like 100 voices in one. You cannot reply. You're frozen. "Looking for me?" "Yeah, you're looking for me." He takes my hand. Let's go. You walk through the grey mist together, Morozov in front of you, you in the rear. The General walks calmly. You don't have anything better to do than simply follow him. Finally, the mist steps aside, and a picture of a strange beauty appears before you. There are mushrooms here! A giant, unreal, backward mushroom forest. Their huge trunks are like the biggest oaks you've ever seen. Their tops hide the sky like giant umbrellas. Meanwhile, the General continues, "I'm having a really weird dream." Your tour through the fantastic forest stops immediately at a giant mushroom, bigger than all else. "This is God," says Morozov. But you don't see him around anymore, because he speaks from inside you. He speaks from your head, using your mouth. You are General Morozov. Suddenly, the ground beneath your feet begins to shake, and you almost lose your balance. It seems like an earthquake, but when the shaking stops, you look up and scream, for the huge mushroom has a human face. "Bow!" orders the mushroom, and you fall senseless. Your body turns off, and you sleep. For how many hours you don't know. After finally waking up, you do not feel any signs of heavy drinking the day before, and it is now the following day. How are you feeling? Surprisingly well, actually. I had a marvellous dream about a mushroom being God. You check your belongings, and it seems that nobody has robbed you. Wonders do happen in life. I still can't understand why it turned out so strong. I used my grandfather's recipe that my grandma preserved, she says, speaking mostly to herself. Okay, anyway, we need to have a talk. Gotta be sure your brain completely recovered. That's a good idea. Let's have a chat. So I was really hoping to get paid for doing this, to be honest. I almost flipping died. So, Comrade Kovalev, village head. He has some jobs needing to be done, fine. But he won't do business with someone he's never seen before. Recommending you to him is sort of unprofessional. I don't know, maybe you help me some shots. I've literally just helped you with the booze tasting, alright? So she needs some toadstool. Can't get enough free time to do it on my own. Perhaps you could help me out. Picking just 5 toadstools would do. They grow not far from here, on the other side of the fence. Are you up for it? By any chance, could I speech my way past this? Damn it, no. Fine, so go and get some mushrooms from the other side of the fence. Let's just head out here. Here we go. I can see myself a flipping mushroom over there, but I can also see a giant wasp. I am going to stay away from the... Uh-oh. I think I'm accidentally in combat. What am I accidentally in combat? Oh, is it this rat? Is it this rat? Okay. Maybe I'm just going to wait here. Okay, wait. Yeah, the rat is indeed coming over. Oh, there was one hidden behind the tree, and it's giving me a nibble. Screw you. Right. Go over to... How many action points do I have? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah! 10. So 10 for my 10 in dexterity. It's just apparently it can be boosted to 12 potentially. So if I've got 10, then I can get, yeah, 3 strong punches. So, punch, and then injured, and then dead. Lovely. Now, back away. Let the other mouse come to me, and now just end my turn. Apparently I'm also hungry. Because there is indeed... Oh, dear. The wasp is coming too there. Right, I'm going to go in this direction, and I'm going to stop there, let the mouse come to me, because I can punch the mouse out right now. Yep, so go, and then 1, 2, should kill it. Now, if I hover over you, can I see, like, how far you're allowed to go? No, apparently not. Fine. So I'm going to go over to here, and I'm going to wait there. And then you're going to come over here, and then I'm going to get the first attack in on you. Seems like you can't go that far. I'm just going to take 2 steps in this direction. I'm going to wait, because I want to get the first good attack in on him. Yeah, this is fine. So, he's now... And go 2 more steps. I think if I go 2 more steps, I should be fine. Okay, he's going to come here, and yeah, he does get attacking. Good, perfect. So, now I can go for... Let's just go for a normal punch. Punch. So, he is now injured. Punch, and down he goes. Lovely. Battle ends. I gain 75 XP. Lovely. And nothing on him. So that's a shame. Anything on you by any chance? Nope. And anything on you? Just check it. No, we're fine. In which case, go over here and grab myself a mushroom. Needed, I think, 5 of them, unless this potentially represents more than 1. Just a regular toadstool. Only thing irregular about it is before the war there were no toadstools. So that's, you know, somewhat irregular. Fine, so I'm going to need 4 more of those. What happens if I get to the edge of the map, by the way? Do I actually enter, like, a big world screen? Does that happen? Possibly. No, it may be that I need to, like, go to a kind of road bit at the end of the world before I actually kind of reach a big map screen. Also, apparently there's just a big farm over here. Okay, this is cool. This field looks acceptable, but you need to plant crops. Ah! Okay, so I can actually have my own little, like, homestead down here. That's nice. Just check whether there's anything... Go inside the house. Is there anything in here? Now, what have we got here? Couple of lockers. Come on. Someone have just left a giant pile of money here for no well-explained reason. You see a light under the bed. Maybe a hidden passage is behind it. Okay. This is interesting. Aha! Move it out of the way. Now we have got something here. I have accidentally stumbled across something down here. Okay, zoom right out. It's just a single room. Fine. Come over here. Get the rat's attention if at all possible. Hello! Yeah? Do you want it? Yep. Okay, you're going to come over here. Possibly give me, yep, 1 bite. That's fine. So just punch and punch and punch and... Wow, you are a tough bloody rat. This is... Oh, it's not actually just a normal rat. It's a mouse rinx. Okay. And it's only slightly injured? Oh dear. I may have made a mistake. I might be about to be murdered by a flipping mouse. I took 6 damage from its, then 2 damage from its... Okay, I think I'm almost, yeah. I'm very almost dead. Right, okay. Give it a punch. Then a punch. And then go over to a kick, because that's stronger. And it is still only injured. And it's about to murder me. Okay, so basically, I need to come back later, because that thing is tough enough to kill me. Ah, yes, if I want to leave the map, I need to go to the big green area over here at the edge of the map. Fine, because that's a road. Okay, so I think I've learned where the bunker is already, because if I go over to my map, I can see I've discovered the location of bunker 317. But before I head over there, I should probably actually, like, you know, get myself a little bit better, well-equipped. So we've got, ooh. We've got a box in the middle of some radioactive barrels. This is probably a mistake, but it strikes me as a good idea. Just get in there, grab it, get back out again. So we'll just grab that, go. I've been poisoned. Well, that's a shame. Never mind. I guess I got poisoned. And an ant is coming in. Hello. Right, well, let's just go around the outside. Maybe, just maybe, we can just get the mushroom. That's right, just walk over to the mushroom. Now just walk away. There we are. No need to pick trouble with the ant. I will say, my initial impression is, though it looks a little scruffy, like, gameplay-wise, it's very polished. It's taken the old-style Fallout UI, but it's made it very slick and streamlined, which I do like. I like the nice, simple inventory screen, and then up here with your just kind of, you know, your game options, your character screen, and your kind of, well, whatever the equivalent of your Pip-Boy is. Your, oh, sorry, it's your Atom Techno. It's my Atom Techno, got it. Also, me and this woman are going to have kind of stern words later, because I can't help but realise, she said, oh yeah, they're just sitting around everywhere just outside the town, but actually, that hasn't happened at all. What's happened instead is I've had to murder my way through rad spiders, rad wasps. Rad wasps is terrifying. Not even Fallout is dead bother with rad wasps, because they sound bloody terrifying. Right, you over here. Hello, are you a fisherman or something? He looks at you suspiciously without blinking. I think it's Logan. This might be where he's hiding out. Who are you? I don't know you. Get away from me. Just calm yourself. I'm just a traveller looking for some mushrooms, actually. That's what they're saying. I know you travellers from Adam. The moment I turn my back on you, I'll get knifed. The problem for you is I don't have any money or any food, so it's best you move along. Go con some of the townies, friggin' adventurer. Huh. Ah, but if you ask them about fishing, you want to fish, maybe you can, it's just you don't really know what the local fish like. They're giant gourmets in these parts, no worms for them, they need bait made from ground critters, giant ants, wasps and spiders. Well good, I've been murdering a few of those. If now somebody's going to start spawning in their corpses, I could get you some of that if we could be friends. Go to the nearest pub, get me something strong. For that, I'll teach you the basics of bait extraction. Just remember, I don't want anything they mix themselves. Normal pre-war alcohol only, the harder the better. So, I get this guy some vodka, he'll teach me how to get better quality loot out of the corpses of insects I'm killing. Nice. And there's mushroom number 5 over here. Lovely. I think I can now return to town. Nice and easily. Good. Turn those mushrooms over to her. She will then introduce me to the main guy in town. Just head into town over here. That will hopefully mean I can get a job. Use job, get money. Use money, buy alcohol. Give alcohol to people, they give me new skills. Gotcha. Mitzi, I feel like I could have just, like, you know, gone out and got a job or something rather than kind of doing all this runaround for her, but whatever. Right, you have some mushrooms. Great work, proud of you, let me see. You pass the mushrooms to the girl. She gives them a professional look and satisfied with the quality, she gives you a smile. Lovely. And, ooh, with speechcraft, possibly, I'm so tired, it wasn't a simple job. I almost died, went to hell and back again for these fungi. Here, have another 20, you know, for recuperation. Marvellous. So, you gained rubles 20. Nice. And I've got a note that I can hand over to the general in that house to the south, so he will now speak to me. So there we are, 20 rubles received for that. Now, with 20 rubles, I can buy a beer. So 12 rubles for a 12 ruble beer. Make the trade. Nice. So I've bought that beer, and now I'm just going to give that to my good friend at the front door, Jan. I like this guy. Hopefully this will get me something good. Hello there, Jan. 1 beer coming up. The guard takes your bottle and hungrily empties half of it with a few loud gulps. He then hides the rest of the beer under his shirt. Thanks, buddy. You really helped me out. Here's some money for your trouble. And you gained rubles 3. It cost 12! You dick. I guess maybe I was supposed to, like, steal it or something. But never mind. I've got a little bit of money back, and I've leveled up too. Just don't get caught, friend. So, new level. And I've got myself, yep, indeed, 21 skill points to add because I've got high intellect. So, speechcraft seems to be serving me well. Get a bit of that up. Small guns get up a little bit, but yeah, I feel like potentially in this game, you might need to do a little bit of the whole, yeah, you know what, using things that aren't guns. Feels like that sort of thing. Yeah, you know what, as I've been enjoying using it, let's get martial arts up a little bit so I can punch things more effectively. Lovely. Now, into the house of the leader. So now, you're not the same guy. You are, though. What do you need, comrade? And I've got a letter of recommendation, meaning hopefully I can now work for you. Interesting, let me see the note. Comrade Kovalev takes your note and quickly reads it. You notice that he holds it very close to his eyes. Seems like the vision of this strong old man is not what it used to be. So Katya believes you can be trusted. Maybe so. In any case, you made an impression, and this is recommendation enough. Maybe I have a job after all. You probably already heard about the bandit gang that terrorizes our village. I've heard it mentioned in passing, yes. The thing is, our village probably has a snitch living in it. A traitor. A rat. I'm sure about this. Someone made a pact with the bandits and tells them everything that's going on around here. With that said, I can't imagine who the rat is, and the bastard himself knows me and the other villagers too good to get caught. When we hired mercenaries to protect us, the bandits already knew about it. Each time we trade for a bit of money, they attack. Someone is ratting us out. You're a new face in the region, it's easy for the rat to trust you. Find me the identity of the traitor, that is the job. Okay, interesting. And I 100% agree, but how much would I get? No, this seems like a nice, honourable, stern man. Let's just agree. So where to start? Let me tell you who I do not suspect. For one, I completely trust my fighting men. Jan and Petya are on the north and south gates. They would not work for me otherwise. Trader Yashin may be a suspect. He's new in town and he obviously has a shady past. No, I've heard about that already. I've dug into it. I think he's fine. The doctor and old Semyon I trust like I would trust myself. We built this village together. They're people tested by time and loyal. Comrade Grankin, on the other hand, is a cowardly, shifty person. No, he's too cowardly. He'd never work with the bandits. Okay, potentially investigate Comrade Grankin. The people in the bar have no reason to be snitchers. Fine, they wouldn't do it. And the others, I just don't know about the rest. Okay. I suspect the traitor is a man, not too old, a person that travels from time to time, but ultimately is lazy. The head wrinkles his nose. These criminal types, they abhor honest labour. Okay, that's just stereotyping, but whatever, it may be a clue. So over on the left of the village, as we go in from below, yeah, he's supposed to be the medical bloke, but he's wearing a chef's hat. Marvellous. You know what, when your town chef and your town doctor are the same people, you start getting concerned, because I've seen this in Junktown and it doesn't end well. So now I can go up to everyone one by one and simply ask their opinion on the local bandits. So we've got a middle-aged man here, potentially could be our candidate. He kind of meets the profile that was suggested to us by the head. Clenches his large fist, his eyes look bloodshot, you watch his whole body is shaken by a wave of badly masked anger. Okay, Probably not him. He seems angry about the situation. Yes, indeed, he looks honest in his anger. A man such as this would die rather than cooperate with the bandits. Fine. I am actually speaking to this guy right now, but this is his portrait, so I feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect. This is how this guy wants to look, but no. I'm not sure. I'm not sure he actually dresses that nicely or has that much hair, tragically. And he wants me to fix the water tower. Okay, what exactly is wrong with it? Engine doesn't work, our mechanic disappeared somewhere, probably out drinking. I'll gladly take a look. Fine. The proletariat will be forever grateful for your humble cooperation. Oh, no problem, comrade. And elsewhere in the room, we've got ourselves a gambler. So if I'd invested heavily in gambling, I could probably gamble with this guy right now. But I haven't invested in gambling, so I shouldn't gamble. It would be a bad idea. And I'm trying to get an opinion on the local bandits from this guy. The man's face stays the same. He doesn't expose any emotions your words should have brought out. His manner stays the same. His gaze is still pretty saucy. Interesting choice of words. Saucy. Thieves are thieves. What's there to say? They survived. That's it. Interesting. Do they suspect someone inside the village? Is there a spy around? And why are you interested anyway, comrade detective? And, what if I want to, this is risky. None of your business, I'd say. Don't get all macho, man. You asked me first. I got interested, that's it. Why would this question concern you? It's not every day that people ask such questions, you know. I am going to say, what if I wanted to join them to see if he betrays himself? Yeah, look, what if the one who's working for the bandits will leave the village with no trouble from you or anyone else? Far from the eye, far from the heart, as they say. And when you, for example, decide to finish with all the BS, sleeping under rocks, stealing dog food, all that stuff, there'll be a vacancy open for you in our bandit camp. It's located not too far from here, in the abandoned factory. How'd you like that sort of career opportunity? Let's get this straight. No, don't say that. Just say, yes, I'm totally interested, then immediately go and turn him in, for goodness sake. Whoa, quieten down. Yes, it's me, though I resent being called a snitch. I'm more of an infiltrator, you know. Right, speechcraft. How about counter proposition here? Fine, you damn mugger. It's not very brotherly of you, you know, but what can I do? Here, 100 rubles, I don't have any more. Now, you stay right here. I need to think the proposition over for a moment. Think fast. I'm pretty nervous about Kovalev hunting me. I won't stay here for long. Right, let's just go straight back to Kovalev right now. So I've just picked up 100 rubles. Very, very nice indeed. So, you know, we're getting there towards a gun. Now, over to his house immediately and turn in this guy. We're siding with the town, I think. I've found your snitch. It is indeed Grishka, the young guy hanging out in the village who's the gambler. Kovalev slaps his forehead with regret. He looks angry but strangely shy, like he just did something stupid. Of course, it was so obvious. The man drifts all around, never worked for the benefit of the village, and speaks with characteristic street jargon words. Oh, I'm really going blind in my old age. Why, just a few years ago, I would spot him right from the start. And apparently I've got high enough personality that I get a special option here. You're getting old, Comrade Kovalev. The eyes of the head shrink to slits, but after a moment he sighs and slumps his shoulders. Yes, you're right. I got too old and I'm so very tired. Maybe it's time for me to be king of this crappy town. Maybe so, but I'll think about it only after I settle this whole bandit situation. One should never leave his business unfinished. Okay, so what do we need to do about it next? We must dispose of the snitch. This much is clear to me, but how? I don't want to set panic in the village, make the people nervous. He must be disposed of quietly, so no one would notice. Okay, and I will be glad to help with this disappearing act. Interesting. I would not ask why, but that is good to hear. What exactly do you propose? Attacking him in broad daylight? No, and no, this will never work. I don't want to rouse panic. The snitch must be dealt with quietly. It must appear as if he just left. Behind the fence, there is an abandoned household. How about you lure him there and silently, you know, do the deed cleanly? I will, but you're going to need to give me a weapon. Give me a weapon and I will do it. I don't know how you'll lure him there, but I grant you total freedom to do so. After the execution is carried out, return back to me. I'd like to speak to you more about our future cooperation. It must be done and... I literally don't own a weapon, okay? There's a problem with this plan. I have no way of actually doing anything to him. Right, over to the weapons trader. What can I afford at this point? Right, I've got 111 rubles, so I could buy a basic knife. That is true. Damage between 4 and 9. And you need to have one in order to... collect loot from animals. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I will take one of those right now. Yep, trade for that. No way, I need to actually give him the money, don't I? Yes, done. Lovely. And make that trade. got myself a knife. So with the knife, I'm hoping I can kind of kill this guy, but I think I've got enough money left over to hopefully buy 1 bottle of vodka for the fisherman. Pre-war vodka, perfect. So I'll buy just 1 of those for 23 rubles, done. Now I've got myself, yes, a knife, and with the vodka to give to that guy, as a result, I suspect I will end up with the ability to start, like, gutting random creatures, and I could get some cool stuff out of them. And there's a whole bunch of corpses I can practice on as well. Here you are, comrade fisherman, have some vodka. That's some good vodka you got, stuff made for importing, you know. Now, it's going to keep me company and help me lose some radiation if I get unlucky and catch the sickness. Now you've fulfilled your side of the deal, it's my turn. Listen carefully and remember. So it explains to you how to carve the bodies of giant ants, wasps, and spiders. And all that stuff can be sold. Nice, okay. So, now that I've got myself a... Well, I'm not sure if I needed the knife, but now I've got this. Can I go over to the corpse and start... Yes, indeed. I can get myself a wasp leg. So, let's just start grabbing some stuff. I'm just going to go around all these corpses, grabbing everything from everything that I've stolen here. So I've got myself a... What on earth is that? That is a spider brain. Nice. Fish seem to love it for whatever reason. I'm just going to go around, grabbing all the stuff of all this stuff I've killed. And as soon as I've got that, I'm going to sell it all, see how much it's worth. Ah, and way over here on this side of the map, I completely missed this. There's just a guy living on his own. Hello. What's your deal exactly? Hey there, hope the monsters didn't bite you on the way here. No, I've killed all of them, it's fine. If you have any canned food or tea, you're graciously invited to cook it here. Use my pot if you will, or just sit down and get yourself warm. Fine, so I can cook food at his cooking station, gotcha. And he also wants to gamble, but no thank you. And I've also gained the ability Entomologist. Lovely, so by virtue of cutting up a bunch of bugs, I've gained an ability that presumably gives me some extra benefit versus bugs. Nice, elegant, like it when Fallout New Vegas did it. Like it here too. I see. No, it's even more specific. Because I've been hacking bits off various bugs, now I know how to hack bits off even bigger bugs when I run into them. And I can also roast the meat I've been cutting off the rats. Beautiful. So, I've lost meat and gained... Oh, have I actually gained anything back, or have I... By cooking the meat, do I immediately just gain the health benefit from it? No, the meat's just gone away. Fine. So, basically, yeah, if you take raw meat to a cooking station, you immediately convert it into meat that you immediately eat. So basically it's a way of topping up your health while you're inside a town or whatever. But it does give me a little bit of XP and apparently like cooking skill, which I assume is under like the survival skill. Now, this guy round here. Hello there, would you like to come with me to an abandoned farmhouse for no well-explained reason? Listen, you don't have anything against going to that abandoned building over there, right? This is the most obvious trap imaginable. The snitch looks you suspiciously and eyes his surroundings. To gain his trust, you need to fool him somehow. Okay, so I've got... With Speechcraft, 2 of my buddies looking for a place to be just like I do. They're squatting at that abandoned house over there. We should probably pay them a visit. I've got good Speechcraft. Go for it. Nice. He calms down a bit. Good. So your buddies in that abandoned building over there. I know where it is. Let's go there. Beautiful. If you go alone, they'll hide. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do, I'll join you and call them out. So now me and him are going to the abandoned building. And once we get there, I'm going to pull out my knife and just knife him in the back. Alright, here we go. Comes up to the house. Now, at what point is it okay to start stabbing him? I feel like probably any time about now should be fine. So, get out the knife. Go for the knife. Let's go for a 99% chance. And I can get 3 stabs in immediately. So, stab. There we are. So, he's taken 9 hit points damage. Stab him a second time. He's now injured. Stab him a third time. But now he is going to get something in return back. So, end my turn. He's probably gonna, yeah, he's gonna try and punch me for 7 hit points. Then he misses. And then he misses again. Good. Well, I've got a knife and I think he doesn't. So, keep stabbing him for 4 hit points damage. Injured. Almost dead. 9 hit points. And down he goes. 60 experience points. He's got some dice. He's got himself a... Oh, he's got a shiv. He did have a weapon. Except it's way, way less. And holding it gives you -1 personality because no one likes you if you're holding a shiv. That's cool. And there is also a thief passport. This is the Ace of Spades card. Under the picture, someone put a crude stamp with only 1 word. Crook. Is that going to get him inside the factory? If I'm holding it, do I get inside the factory? Okay. That, all of a sudden, is interesting. Now, report back to town. Tell the head that I've just done that. And hopefully, someone at some point better give me a damn big pile of money. Or possibly, this is just the type of game where, like, you know, guns are rare and expensive and you don't always use them all the time. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. It's just if I'd known that, I might not have put, like, so many skill points into small guns. The head presses his lips together and nods. Without a word, he pulls out a fistful of rubles from his inside pocket, hands them to you without looking you in the eye. That has got me... It hasn't said. 162 experience points, sure. And it's 700 rubles. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And the money is a great help. Thank you, comrade. The head silently puts the money in your hands. You silently take it from him. Lovely. Now the deed is done. How about working for us a bit more? As you can see, we're honest people and we pay honestly. I agree. That is very, very true indeed. A rare thing out in the waste. I'll say it now. If you agree, I'll pay you much better. Alright, tell me the flipping details. So the bandits have their man in the village. I want to have my man in their camp. And since you've shown yourself as a very resourceful man, I'd like to offer the job to you. Well, I've got the passport, and I've got good speechcraft. I think I could talk my way in. Show me where the factory is. Will be good. I would like to have a gun, please. Yes, a nice 9mm pistol. Hand it over. Beautiful. And also hand over literally all of the ammo. Yep, max it out. Good, good. Oh, only 300 rubles. Chicken feed. And he's also selling some nice cheap tea, which I can convert into... Yeah, I can convert that into actual cooked tea. Just one of those, actually. At the cooking station, which will presumably heal my health, and then we'll be in good shape. And you've got no other guns on you, so... Yeah, there's no point in me buying ammo, because I don't know whether I'll actually get anything good out of it. So, I will do the trade. Just hand over the... Actually, you know what? How much is the... Ooh, 11 rubles each for the flipping wasp stuff. And... Oh, no, 11 rubles total. Right. 14 rubles for the stuff off the ants, though. That's good. Oh, no, but that's times 4 as well. Right, okay. It's not that valuable. So, back over to here. Make some chafir, which I'm guessing is a type of tea. So, boil that. Drink it. I've lost the tea, but presumably I've gained some health. Yes, indeed. I've gained a tiny bit of health. Lovely. And my endurance, I think, has also received a temporary boost as well. Beautiful from the tea, because it did just say something about my endurance. Fine. In which case, I think we've got everything we need. Now we've actually got some flipping... Oh, and there's a wasp to gut on the way out as well. Never forget to gut your wasps. Hello there, I'll have that. Thank you. Let's see, because now we should have a new thing. Oh, wait, hang on. No, go back. I forgot to do a thing. Ooh, there's a proper little... Ooh, that's cool. I like the map thing. I've got some revenge. Some revenge to be had. Get out the gun. I'm going back to that bloody mouse in the basement. Here we go. Here we go. Who's laughing now? Oh, I can't hit him from here. Can't hit him from here. Right, there we are. Oh, no, he's running straight over to me. Right, here we are. So, I've taken 6 hit point damage. This thing's bloody tough. Right, shoot him with the gun. Yep, and that requires 4 action points. There we are. He took only 10 hit points damage. He's only slightly injured. Bloody hell, another 10 hit points damage. He's only slightly bloody injured. What is this damn thing? What is this horrific mouse? Right, back away from him. He's going to have to waste some of his movement points. 5 hit points and 3 hit points. I'm down to 3 hit points. He's going to bloody win. Right, aimed shot for apparently 4. Oh, 5 action points for 4 for single, 5 for... Yeah, go for aim shot here. Right, so could go for the legs, go for the head. It's unlikely to hit. Okay, just go for a normal shot in that case. Yeah, for 4 action points. I need to reload afterwards anyway. Right, go for the shot. Yeah. Shoot him. He's almost dead. Come on. Finish him off. Yes! Screw you! Screw you, you stupid bastard. He's got the... What the hell? Oh, I thought that was a more interesting thing than it was. Sad it's a toy sword, which is very sad. But I'll have it, damn it. Take all of that. Right. I've broken into here. And I'm going to steal the Santa Claus Napoleon thing. What the bloody hell is this? You must be the nutcracker, right? Where's your sword? Ooh. I've got a sword. I actually have a sword, yes. Where's your sword? Well, it's right here. Is this actually a weapon I could use, by the way? Yes. Yes, it is. There we are. So, there's your sword, little buddy. That's better. Hey, what's in your mouth? A golden nut. Now, there's a fight. You gained a golden walnut. Okay, this is getting weird. I've just gained a golden walnut item. Also, loot the shelves while I'm here. Oh, yes. And we've got ourselves... we've got a coded lock on the safe. Okay. Anything I can get out of the desk that might give me a clue as to what the solution might be. That is just 5 condoms. Okay. We'll take all 5. You never know. Might get lucky in the post-apocalypse. But no. Nothing else here. Nothing else here. And if I could find a combination, I could crack open a safe. Ooh, curious. Right, hang on. Golden walnut. What is this? A peculiar nut made out of pure gold. Noble metals are slowly gaining their price back. This little nut can make you a hefty sum if sold. Fine. So by coming in here and killing that thing, I've just basically got myself a really valuable thing to sell. Very, very good. So this here golden walnut, how much is it? Ooh, 185 rubles. Nice. You know what? I should probably take some food with me, to be honest. I should probably take a whole bunch of biscuits. Take all of the biscuits. They seem pretty bloody cheap. There we are. Just picked up an even bigger pile of money. Up to 600 rubles. Nice. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that there is quite a bloody lot here. You don't normally expect much from a demo for a Kickstarter, but yeah, this feels pretty damn content rich. There's lots of stuff just around the opening town. I haven't been to the flipping factory yet. I haven't even considered going over to the bunker just yet. So, you know what? We're going to do a little bit more of this. So, another part tomorrow, and I will dig into this a little bit more. But, enjoying this so far. This is really damn promising for a demo. So, this is on Kickstarter. Link in the description below if you're interested in backing it, and we will see a little bit more of it tomorrow. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Atom. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This here, this is the face of death, okay? This is what my sudden death looks like. Do not engage before we arrive. Do not engage. What are you doing? I specifically said don't. Oh, no.
No, John.
Oh, he likes that. The Romans touched me.